All right, guys, Sarah Pacaro here to answer a question that I commonly see in the comments section of so many posts about narcissistic abuse, narcissistic relationships, breaking up, getting back together, moving on, and leaving the abuser. Is just leaving the abuser enough? And the very short and quick and to the point answer is no. That is absolutely not enough in any way, in any shape, or any form. Is it an absolutely necessary and very crucial first step to the journey to healing after having been with a narcissist or an emotionally neglectful and abusive person? Absolutely. Hands down, 100%. It is the most necessary step. You cannot heal in the same environment that is making you sick. So, leaving, yes. First step. Is that enough? No. Is it enough to just get out, leave, and move on with your life? No. Because the version of you that now is there, the person who you are now, is not the same as the person that you were when you got into that relationship. So there's that version of you, the version of you that got into the relationship with the emotional manipulator and abuser, with the narcissist. And that person was more than likely very loving, very kind, very nurturing, very caring, very forgiving, very incredible, wonderful, very good things. That version of you is most likely still there and now is saying, I've got out, I'm stronger because of this. The truth is, you're more damaged having had that experience. And I'm not saying that in a really bad way to make you feel like you're any less of a human or person. I know, because I personally been through it multiple times. And having gone through that journey and that experience, realized that I was the common denominator in the emotionally unavailable and abusive and neglectful relationships. So to truly get out is not enough. That is a crucial first step to the journey to healing after having experienced narcissistic abuse, specifically in the realm of partners, not talking about being raised by parents here. But it's not enough in and of itself. It's significantly important. But now there's that version of you who experienced all of that, who was damaged verbally, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, oftentimes damaged financially as well. So now that you're out, there's this version of you that you most likely don't recognize. When you look in the mirror, you have no idea who you are. You see someone who got out of a very toxic, very abusive relationship, but that's not the same person that you were when you got into that relationship, because now you have the narcissist words as your own inner voice. Your inner critical voice matches their outer critical voice. Your unconscious beliefs have been changed, have been reprogrammed, have been transformed. And the next step in the journey to healing is connecting with those and getting rid of the very negative, the very limiting, the very damaging ones that, even though you're out of that relationship with them, you still hear. You still hear that critical, negative, detrimental inner voice, that inner voice that has you self-sabotage, that inner voice that has you stuff your feelings or drink your feelings or eat your feelings, that inner voice that has you put off things that you know you need to do to improve your life, your health, your well-being, that part of you that maybe starts to go down that path and then stops you dead in its tracks. That inner voice that says, who do you think you are? They were so right about you. You're so selfish. You're putting yourself first. That part of you that has you feel guilty and physically expresses that, has headaches, has anxiety, has problems with your stomach, has IBS, has thyroid issues. I had a client that I worked with in the past that described it before our first session of working together. She said, Sarah, I have gone to, I can't tell you how many doctors to have my thyroid tested and checked. And that's what they said it was. In fact, they actually couldn't figure it out because all the tests came back normal. Nothing was wrong, but I could feel and know that something was wrong. It felt like I was being choked constantly. It felt like an elephant was sitting on my chest, but all the tests were fine. They were all normal. There's the emotional part of you that is presenting and impacting the physical part of you, not just leaving the abuser, right? That's first step, but that is not enough. And if anyone tells you, well, just get out, just go no contact, that's enough, just move on with your life, and you've been through that, you know that that person has no idea what they're talking about. And they're giving you nice sounding advice, but nice sounding advice isn't healing. Nice sounding advice is not transformational. Nice sounding advice doesn't give you the breakthrough that you're looking for. The only way to get to that is to connect with the core and root unconscious beliefs that you have now established and that have been programmed and embedded in you. Those voices that you still hear, those phrases that still seem to be on repeat, that you can't get away from, that are constant, that are there, that are dragging and weighing you down every day, day in, day out. Those voices and that weight that you feel when your head is the pillow at night, those nightmares that you have, those flashbacks that you have, all the fear that comes up, that resurfaces, that continues to express on a day-to-day basis. That's the part of you that was damaged by them. That's the part of you that needs true transformation, breakthrough, and healing and releasing in order to truly move on and live the life that you want to live. Live a happy life, live a free life, live a life where you can actually breathe. Live a life where you can hear their name, you can see the car that they drove, you can hear someone talk about them and just be completely indifferent to it and say, okay, let's move on, instead of, oh my God. So if you're still being impacted by the relationship that you got out of, by the relationship that you've left, you still got more inner work to do. You've got more inner wounds that need healing, because every time you experience something negative as a result of having left something and done something positive for yourself in your life, that's a sign that there's still a connection. There's still a cord. There's still emotional, spiritual, energetic connections there. That's the part that needs cutting off from. That's the part that needs clearing and removing. And all of that is embedded in your unconscious mind. I know because I've been there. I know because I've guided hundreds and hundreds of people on that journey to true transformation and freedom. And I would love to talk to you and see if you are a good fit for our program. If you have any questions, the program, you can find more information about it in the links below this video. It's called Transforming Past Pain to Present Power. It's an incredibly phenomenal program that hundreds of people have gotten incredible results with. Or if you're looking for more, if you're looking for faster results like I was, I mean, everyone today is looking for instant now. If you're looking for that, let's hop on a call and see if we're a good fit to work together one-to-one. But just know that leaving the abuser is not enough. Yes, it's a great first step, but there's the next step that you need to take if you truly want to be free from them on every level. All right, guys. So hopefully that answers your question. Is leaving the abuser enough? No, absolutely not. Is it crucial? Is it necessary? Absolutely.